Hey guys, welcome to episode 2, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about Morass. So this episode's pretty much just going to be me covering the entire pre-quest of Morass, so if you would like to follow along, you can do so. Now, Morass is part of the Arcane River, and it is unlocked when you reach level 230, which I finally happened to do so. So these past couple weeks, the reason I haven't been uploading was because I was trying to get my dual blader to level 230. Alongside with all the event going on, the Black Mage update with all the Determination Embers going on, the Maple Relay rewards, I'm gonna try and get the 17-star Absolute weapon this time, and just doing my daily on my ARN. It's currently at around 60 to 70 Arcane Force, but we still have a little bit more left to go. Next event, Terror Burning just started, and so I basically Terror Burn a mechanic because of the 20% buff duration for the Legion. That is going to be so helpful. My current mechanic, which I didn't train to level 200 yet, it's only level 140, so I'm probably going to scrap that character. But currently, as of this video, just a quick update on my Legion level. It's at 7,272, I believe, which means we're making good progress. We're almost 7,300, so it's 700 levels left. And we'll be at 8k Legion levels. And I have been slacking off for the past couple of weeks because I was playing some Destiny 2. My thoughts on that? It's basically Warframe, but there's a paywall. But make sure you guys farm up your Determination because it's going to be very useful. You guys will see how I start to try and take advantage of the Black Mage update because I'm currently farming up Determination on my dual blader. And I'm also trying to do that on my ARN since I need to get that to level 210. But I should probably switch that over to my Shadower because I should probably do that on a character with a shared cash shop. But anyway, we have until January to kind of farm as much as we can. So I definitely encourage you guys to take advantage of this event because it's not going to come back anytime soon. And this is your only chance to kind of grind out as many coins as you can because some of these items, they're not bound to the character. They're bound to the world or they're bound to the account. So you can kind of actually do them on a mule and then transfer them over to your main, which I think is the best because that would mean I can spend more time on my mules and farm up some coins. So I would spend time on my ARN to collect medals in order to level up my Alliance rank. And then I'll probably spend some time on my Shadower to gain enough coins to buy the things I wouldn't actually need to buy on my dual blader. And also, when you are doing your dailies, keep your node stones because your next 5th job skill is coming very, very soon. And even though my dual blader doesn't have maxed nodes, it's getting there. But since I've been kind of hoarding node stones as I collect them for my dailies, I think I should be able to max a couple of nodes. I'm gonna have fun unboxing all 200 of my node stones. So I guess I'll start by going over the pre-quests. It will take some time to get through all of them, but it's worth it. Although many say this is VJ 2.0, it is true. However, there's only 3 quests that you have to do. And if you get to level 235 and unlock a Sphera, there's only 2 quests that you have to do every single day. So when we first reach Morass, we are encountered with some xenodroids that suddenly appear, and the flying fish asks you to eliminate 200 of them. After you've finished defeating 200 of the xenodroids, the next map's going to be the same thing, defeat another 200. So basically a lot of the Morass pre-quests are just defeating monsters, so it's actually pretty easy. You don't really have to collect anything. And even if you have to collect items, it's only around like 50. So Morass is kind of a relatively small area compared to the other Arcane River areas. And having a hyper teleport rock definitely helps because the maps are kind of scattered around. So there's quite a few cutscenes. I'm just gonna let you guys watch it. So enjoy the music. Anyway, after you finish defeating all the xenodroids, you then have to go fight some nameless cats. #animal cruelty. So the only thing that you really need from the nameless cats is the Curious coins. You need 20 of them. The drop rate's not that great, so definitely take out your big spider. But after we do that, we can go move on to defeating gangsters right after the cutscene. So now that the cutscenes are over, we need to go defeat some gangsters and collect their red apples. So a lot of these pre-quests basically translate into the daily quests. Defeating the nameless cats is considered one of the daily quests. The gangsters is considered a daily quest. And also some of the drops from these monsters are part of the daily quests. So kind of get familiar with what kind of mobs drops what. So after you've collected all the red apples, the next quest is going to be defeating 200 more gangsters. It's kind of nice how Morass divides their mobs into kind of specific maps, although there are some maps that have both mobs in the same map. So after defeating the 200 gangsters, we are now encountered with another cutscene. So after all the cutscenes, you are then able to reach the researcher lab, and these quests become a little bit more difficult, but the spawn rates are a little bit better. So the first thing that we need to do after we reach the research lab is to find the journals. I believe that you need at least 5 journals to kind of get through all of the journal entries, and then the quest will be complete. So I quite like the layout of the red shadows, and I definitely recommend hunting those journal entries there. Once again, the drop rates aren't that great, so take out your big spider. The journal entries will appear in your Use tab, so you'll actually have to open up your inventory and double click on them to use them. Now that all that journal reading is over, we can move on to the next quest. But wait, there's a cutscene. After the journal entries, we need 20 red reagents. So by now, we're pretty much halfway done for the pre-quests. I believe there's around 22 pre-quests that we need to do. Some of them are cutscenes, so we've definitely passed the halfway point of the pre-quests. So now that we can turn in our red vagrants, it's time for some more cutscenes. Alright, the cutscene's over, and we can now do the next quest, which is called The Prince and the Princess. And Gene's gonna ask you to help him find his gift, which is the crystal that makes everything go boom. So you want to hunt around the experiment gone wrong, and the drop rate seems to be a little bit low, but I'm pretty sure once you kind of hunt there for a little bit, it'll pop up. After you turn in the crystal, the next map's gonna be killing another 200 of these mobs. It's so fun. Guess I'll just speed this up just a little bit. And then, after defeating all 200 mobs, another cutscene. Yes! 5-player played through it, and I'm surprised I'd even finished it under an hour. And this will conclude episode 2 of our journey to 8K Legion. Thanks for watching, guys.